How can cultural dynamics be studied and analyzed? If you're curious about how cultures change and evolve over time, you're in the right place. Let's explore the various methods researchers use to study and analyze these cultural dynamics. To start, one key method is the cross-temporal method. This involves collecting data over a period of time to see how cultural practices and knowledge change. For example, researchers might look at how words related to trees were used in English literature from the 16th to the 20th century. They would analyze quotations from the Oxford English Dictionary to track the appearance and disappearance of these words, giving insights into how folk biological knowledge evolved and declined over time. Another approach is the cross-generational method, which focuses on how cultural information is passed from one generation to the next. This can involve surveys and interviews with people of different ages to see how cultural traits like religion, politics, and values are transmitted. For instance, a study might find that certain cultural traits, like religion and politics, are more strongly passed down from parents to children compared to other traits like habits or beliefs. Experimental simulation methods are also used to study cultural dynamics. These methods involve setting up experiments to see how cultural information is transmitted and received. One technique is the method of serial reproduction, where a piece of cultural information is passed from one person to another in a chain, allowing researchers to see how the information changes over time. This method has been used to study how stereotypes and values are maintained and altered through communication. In addition to these methods, ethnographic research is a powerful tool for studying cultural dynamics. Ethnographers immerse themselves in the culture they are studying using techniques like participant observation, in-depth interviews, and field notes to gather data. This approach helps researchers understand the daily lives and cultural practices of the people they are studying from the participants' own perspective. For example, life history ethnography involves detailed interviews and observations to capture the life narrative of an individual, revealing how cultural influences shape their experiences. Cross-cultural comparative methods are also important as they help researchers understand how different cultures form, persist, and change in response to their ecological and socio-political environments. This involves comparing different cultures to see how they adapt to their environments and how these adaptations affect the culture over time. Lastly, archival research can be used in ethnographic studies to examine existing literature and records. This method involves analyzing historical documents and other archived materials to understand cultural practices and changes over time. It's a useful way to gather data without needing to be physically present in the culture being studied. By combining these methods, researchers can gain a comprehensive understanding of how cultures evolve, how cultural information is transmitted, and how different cultural practices shape the lives of individuals within those cultures. Each method offers a unique lens through which to view cultural dynamics, helping us better understand the complex and ever-changing nature of human culture.